Hello and welcome to HOI4. It is the 17th of November 1949 and we are playing Japan. In the world as it stands is slightly different to what we know. Okay, we have various actions going on. In Central America I have two army groups moving into here because I want to seal the deal here and get all this siphoned off. In between episodes I've had a look to see where the United Kingdom are getting all their fuel from, because you think of the United Kingdom, where they're going to get their fuel from, as a couple of places: Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and out in the Dutch East Indies and America. Now we've wiped the US out, so they're still importing 22, but they're producing 144. Now if we looked at the United States, they are producing still 97. So having a look at where our resources are, it seems as if we've got still a lot of play within the United States here and the United Kingdom here. So I think we need to reduce that. And having a look out in the Middle East, because they don't own any of this area now, so they can't get it from there, but the oil appears to be in a couple of places there. So, well, we're going to deny that. I've put a fleet out there. I'm going to use our Iran division out there. Of course, that's affected our disposition of forces and invasions in the Mediterranean. So instead of going for the Republican Spain, which would be kind of like, I don't know, Dieppe at this point, let's just have a look. They have loads of aircraft out there, and I'm not convinced that their fleet is not just waiting for us. If you can have a look here, we have got men on ports ready for an invasion. So I'm gonna act cautiously with that and take over Malta, hopefully Cyprus, so we can take these areas, secure them with aircraft and our fleets that's out there, minimal as they are, and then just broach into this area, maybe take over the Balearics. Yeah, see, they've got a lot of aircraft there. Those aircraft, if they are dive bombers, well, we wipe our naval forces out, namely our troops in convoys. So we will battle that, try and reduce that even further in there. We have got an invasion going on of Sweden, and I've altered the lines to suit because I basically want these airfields here so that we can get into these areas and basically reduce the Royal Navy out to sunder. However, if this is as important as we think it is over here, then they should, they have actually got fleets out here, so this is enemy ships in the area and here, so they know how important that is. So maybe we can reduce their forces by bringing them out here. We're going to have to get into that area because we haven't got the Panama Canal yet. We need 400 points for that, so we will keep an eye on that and then just fix the Panama Canal. That will take some time, I would have thought. I don't think it's going to be an instant fix. So anyway, we're going to play at speed 5. Where do we need to be to start off with? We've got invasions in the running, so it's going to be a couple of weeks before we can get them run. So let's head down here. Make sure our right, yeah, I did ask for access into Venezuela because this is Axis territory, and we should be able to just stroll straight through there. It'd be nice if we could have some quick actions to actually do that. I know I'm taking them off their orders, but it'd be good to get some people up there straight off, and we have a research slot straight off, so I believe we were still doing landing craft, so can't exactly do any more of that. We'll try and improve our torpedo cruiser because that's our mainstay of cruiser that's out there, that's our one and only go-to craft. So we'll continue to use that. Let's not just sit around places, let's get into them. You know what I'm like. I don't like seeing people just sat around. Has he just redeployed from there? I hope these are still going up there. They are. Good. Okay. We had got port strikes going on, and that's not a port strike. Sorry, that's the port strike. Now we are actually catching them out there, so that would be the New Zealand Navy out there, and yeah, we've got ships working in these areas. So long as they are, we should be fine. There's a lot of areas to cover though. That is 2 groups that's doing it, so let's see what they can conjure up. We have got our forces out here, so expect a lot of, well, I didn't expect that much action from there, to be honest, but we are invading there, so maybe they're escaping, or maybe they're trying to put troops there. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I've decided, because this area is notoriously bad with infrastructure, to get some transport aircraft out here. Not there apparently. I did do them somewhere. There. Okay, so they're doing... No, it's not them. Okay. They're not there yet then. As you can see, there is an air support facility there, so Switzerland has capitulated. Okay. Yeah, they are en route. Expected to arrive the 1st of December. Okay, it's fair enough. That is fair enough. We have got new troops, so what we're going to have to do is just bring these out here, and this is going to be a bit tedious, I would have thought. Where's he going? Oh, he's going there. Okay. What did I do with those other troops? I've just put them somewhere. There. Right, okay. He's going there. So let's have one go there. And one go there. Let's have some of these islands taken back in our name. Now you're probably thinking you shouldn't have moved all those troops from the first episode, but they would have just sat out here and done nothing basically, so let's have them where we need them. Can't remember doing that one. So we'll get them out in places where we think they will be needed. And that's basically just everywhere. I can't remember actually doing this. I probably have, but if we've got 2 set on these ports around here, we can always redistribute them. I do want some troops down here just to negate any possibility of having the Americans or Aussies take back land that we so many episodes ago fought over. This is just convoys. Philippine convoys it looks like, so, and Norwegian ships out here, so okay, they're obviously trying to do trade or get people places. We'll keep an eye on that because that could be disturbing. That is good though, we're getting successful port strikes. Okay, that is western approaches. Ooh, that is good, but not so good. And we can carry that on. That would be good. The United Kingdom, as they stand, have got 800 to 950 naval warships of some kind of description, and over 1,000 convoys, so we've got a bit of work to do. Right, they are moving into position still. I've got this guy training up his troops here, so they were particularly poor. after being in Africa for so long, they haven't got any resources left to them. Right, so we have got, that would be these guys. Yeah, these have got supply status issues, so we'll want to move these quickly. Well, let's get Yamashita helping them. Black group, they were working up here, they still are, so let's persuade them to move. And you were already moving the wrong way, because that's the usual case, isn't it? We'll have you... Yeah, we'll have you tackle him. You can help. You're going to get in there. You're going to help him. Right, let's halve some of them and have them go. Oh, actually, no, it's not them, it's these, isn't it? Just have those pull all their resources that way. We're clearing up that side, so yep, just get into these areas, please. Thank you. Move in. Try and shift them. Right, we need to keep an eye on our divisions here, though. Need to get these down as soon as possible. If we suspect that these are an issue, then this is where we can hold them off. Yeah, seriously, get into these areas quick, because I want this area taken sooner rather than later. Okay. So I'm just keeping an eye on our theatres of combat, because you think you're getting anywhere and then you suddenly find you're not. He's still working his way out there, that's good. We'll have you come in and just persuade this guy to move, because I don't want him anywhere near my troops. You move in, and then you can do that. You can take a position up there. How long will they get into there? 5 hours, 4 hours. Ecuador has capitulated. Okay, so I don't want you to move. So halt. You can join him there. I really don't care. That's not anybody's. Well, it is. It's the Empire of the Dutch Antilles. So we'll tell these guys that they need to have a fallback line on there. They're moving in. Ecuador is released, not your average battle, because that ended rather quickly. Thank you. Get rid of that. We have, they're in the axis now, so I think I did see that correctly. I did. So we'll have these guys, yeah, we'll have these guys take out there. And then tell them that that is their goal. Right, now we saw how the fuel was for them. Now that's knocked it out completely. So they were 144. We've just taken 70 odd from there. So how are they going to be able to get their ships moving ground? That's the thing. We're going to be putting ships in port now, so that would be a good thing, I think, if we can hold that area. If it's a big if. There's a lot of action going on now here. This better not be my troops that's going down. Ooh, Battle of Iwo Jima, not as we remember it, but that is a lot of convoys that have just been sunk there. Ouch. So long as it's theirs and not mine. Oh, it's seriously crowded over here with info. It's a different kind of a Pacific War. That's more Philippine convoys. It looks as if they're going under. Well, they haven't got that many left, so they've got no navy ships, which is a good deal. We just need to keep pressure up in these areas, and we should be able to just hold the whole Pacific. 21 Greek ships there gone for some reason. Why are they out there? Right, I'd like you lot to move faster than what you were thinking out to here. That's going to be a real strain on infrastructure though. So we'll leave them to do what they're doing. Wow, there's lots going on around the western approaches. This is good results though. I can't see no bad ones so far. And here's a bad one. Why are our ships out here? Are they trying to give them support from there? It's one thing I would like Paradox to look at is just moving your ships around in the correct areas. Right, let's go for these naval invasions because we're here. So we're hitting Malta and Cyprus. We have got naval invasion support and patrols in the area, so they should be okay. They've landed on Malta, so that's a good sign. Right, now we need to get into this area, so we are going to need well, naval bombers and heavy fighters. So let's select them to start off with, and they've got quite a reach. Naval bombers, I don't know how many we're going to need, but I want to hit. Oh, we can't get that far into there. I thought we would have had a bit more range, to be fair, but obviously not. If we can bring their aircraft to bear, have we got any more that we can actually put into the area? What are these like? They're not as good as our heavy fighters by a long shot, but I have no access to any other airfields, so we could actually think about getting on there and then getting an airfield up there. Well, whether there is an airfield, there might be. I can't remember actually playing. Yeah, Italy. So, whoops, we'll tell them that we need them out there. Have we got any other long-range aircraft that we can put out there? Jet fighters would be nice. I think I have committed them to other fields though. And these small... oh, there's some. Yeah, so that's a good coverage. Right, we can't do command power because we haven't got it, because we are putting it elsewhere, so let's get rid of it off there. We haven't got it up there. I think I'm using the command power for actually distributing supply. So that's where it's all being eaten. Right, these troops need to be ready for... okay, that's not good. How many they got there then? Oh, there's 5 divisions there. That's a heavy area considering they're kind of surrounded. What about this guy? Can he go? He can, so let's have a look. See if we can take this area. I don't think we've got access to Arabia. No, because they're not in the Allies, so... But this should also affect the United Kingdom's output. Get some more troops there. Oh, hold on. He's on a port, isn't he? I've just used him for the purpose that I was going to do. So let's get... Okay, let's do this properly. Let's get them up to there. And then I want this area taken. So let's have one go that way and one that way. He's coming over, he's going to secure the port again. We got another port there, we have, so we could do 2 of these. It's a naval invasion order from there to there. Is that a separate island? I don't think so. It might be, I don't know. Right. So that's another 2-week wait, and what does that do to the United Kingdom's fuel? Oh, that knocks it down completely, doesn't it? They produce 14, they import 14, and so in our area here, there's 10 from there, so that's just all come to us. So if we can knock that out, Oman, we don't have to worry about them, they're not in the Allies. And Yemen, again, not in the Allies, don't need to worry about that. So we might have knocked the United Kingdom out fuel-wise. The United States is a different story. They've still got this area here. They are still producing 97. They're exporting 24 of that out. So I would presume they're giving that to their allies. Ouch. Didn't realise we had submarines there, but yes, they're probably getting through there, aren't they? Let's reduce this if we can, because otherwise Germany will just come in and just take everything. Don't really want that. So I'd like to know why you guys aren't actually moving into this area. You push downwards. You should know by now, ports are a problem. Can we push you? So we will. I don't know where you're going, mate, but I need you here. I know this area is exposed. Wow, okay, that's seriously exposed. Why? Well, they were obviously taking the port. Yeah, okay, one of you doing that, one of you do that, because that's a radar station there. Take their eyes and ears out. It's painful, I know, but hey, more aircraft there, so let's reduce their capacity to fight. Right, half of you in there, and half of you in there, and you attack. And can I get you to support that attack? I can. Good. Because you will attack there. Okay, then half of you can attack there. Move in. Move the hell in. Get in. Take this area. You doing it? You're doing it. Good. They can try and defend all they like. We are going to move in. We are, in fact, moving in. So I want you two to take that. And then we will have Red Troop advance. Okay, back to Central America, because yeah, they are fighting for this territory, so we need to move through it fairly quickly. So I want tanks to move through jungle, which is never a good idea. However, we may be able to push them so far that they... I wonder if they'll come and actually defend these islands. They might. Right, we've just, thinking of that, we've just gone over the 400 that we need. Probably by a day. Whoops, let's do it. Oh, right, 180 days. That's 6 months. Okay, so it's going to be the beginning of June and June? I don't know. Is it going to be instant? That's the thing. Right, what I need is updates also for my submarines. Wow, this is a lot of action going on here. Oh yes, actually 11 ships just gone down. That's another 10. 7. Or another 4. Another 5. Wow, we're going to have to check out how many ships the United States has actually got, because I think they had about 100. They haven't got 100 now, surely. They didn't have that many dockyards, so we are hitting their convoys as well. That's good. This is Philippine convoys around there. So let's click on a US island or US held island. Let's have a look. Well, they've still got 120 to 129, but their convoys have gone down, so that is good. We haven't got any more troops to deploy out here. Yeah, I did think I'd actually put 2 troops here, so... no, that's a good thing actually, because they're protecting the port and they're protecting that one. That is good. We do need to protect these islands though, because I have got aircraft out there, so it will make a difference. Right, let's just call him... He isn't anybody, but he is Islands Garrison. Give him some radical blue colour. Can we... we can give him a commander, so yeah, let's do that. That's him. Let's get him out. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... No. See, this is the problem. I can't actually put that on there. Well, I can if I actually do it on the number. Fair enough. You live and learn. You learn and live. Right, so that's more transport from there. So we can't get through the Panama Canal yet. We've got 6 months. So we've still got fleets here. And my parachute division is in the wrong area. Okay, that ain't helpful. Did we ask for an airfield up here? We did, but it's not on the main screen. Okay. Did ask for stuff, but it got lost in the post. Missing equipment production, carrier capable CAS. Okay, carrier CAS. We can devote some forces, factories. Right, okay, we've got some more factories, so, dockyards. This is all looking very confusing, I know, but there's about 4 items that I am producing, so we will continue to produce. So, all in the same area. They've probably all come out and are waiting instructions to do stuff, so we will tell them to do a radical idea, not to train, because I think we're at that stage of the game. Okay, we've got 7 that we can use after this one, so can we ask for a heavy ship? I think we can. And then if we get any more, which I don't know whether we will or not, let's ask for another heavy cruiser. That way we are filled up in that respect. Are we desperate for anything? Not really. That would be no then. We can put factory on those. We can spare them. Right, okay, what do we need to do? We need to adjust our navy then. We haven't got that many. Right. I've got fleets working out here, that's the thing. So let's improve our... Oh, hold on. Do I do that? I could create a new fleet, I suppose, for this guy here, because they're convoy raiding in the Pacific. We are still going to need them in the... Yeah, okay, let's do it like this. So let's have a submarine fleet there, and they're going to be convoy raiding. They're just spotting at the moment, aren't they, on patrol? Okay, so we'll get them on patrol then. And same with these. Patrol if you don't mind. And you are a shield. Right. That was a lot less ships than I thought, to be fair. So, okay, where are we? We've got them moving into there. Central Americas. Central Americas. Right, that's your job. Get on it, move it. We have got the Iranian coastline, haven't we? He's ready to go, so let's launch him. These guys don't know what to do now because they think the war is over. It's not. So the United Kingdom was on 14. Can we knock them out completely to 0? Well, we've taken that, so let's have a look. They're producing 0. There we go. So that, if you want to knock Britain out early, or earlier, maybe you ought to do that to start off with. That's what I should have done probably about 8 episodes ago. Do apologise, do apologise. Okay, they're going to be there, just sitting, waiting for somebody to turn up. Right. I can't see that happening. Wow, we did actually get over. Okay, that does surprise me. I forgot about this, to be fair. Right, how many are we facing? There's still 5 divisions there. Can we hold that territory? We are moving in. They have given up the ghost. Okay. And we have air superiority in the Mediterranean now, so they've still got ships out there, so I'm not gonna... Wow, they've got 150 aircraft out there, so we might have naval air superiority. No, we might have air superiority, but we have not got it to an extent that there aren't any bombers out there, because there are. Right, this is... what is this? This is bad news. This is our convoy still coming out here for some reason. France has disappeared, so they've actually taken that, which is a good sign. How are we doing here? Because we should have moved in by now, surely. That's a big tank. But I'm going to try and get in behind them. Move my big tanks. It is doing its autosave there, which is not helpful. Right, they've just moved in. Let's kill these off. Where are you going? Go there. Go there. See, moving that tank in there was a really good idea, wasn't it? I think you'll agree. No. All these things getting in the way. Look, just move straight ahead. You're going to take out their airfield. Good. I don't think they actually had anything on there, so you guys just move straight in that way. Yep. We've got a red tank that's deciding he wants to go all the way over there. Let's not have that. Now this could be a problem here. Right, we really need to start rolling in several areas. How are we doing up north? It's slow going, isn't it? Wow, seriously slow going. Thought they would have made more progression by now. Black group, okay, so your order of that and your front line we will extend, and your job is to get, well, basically all the way down here. So supercharge it, do it. And just move in like that. No, not like that. You're a red group, so you move in like that. In fact, you can do the same. I've got 9 divisions there, that's the problem. But we're going to cut them off, hopefully, if these guys can move in time. They're moving in, they're moving down, good. Righty. That might be a problem. Sorry, Malmo. Ouch. We've got nukes to spare, so don't attack straight off, lads. Come on. You should know what I'm like by now. If I expend one, I'll expend another. They did actually move in there, though. Wow. 2 nukes and they disappeared. Well, let's carry on the bombing campaign, because they're going to find it rather tricky now. I don't mind expending these. We'll have you move that way, because I need to see what's going on, basically. Yep, you're moving in. Good. Ouch. See, Paradox, you shouldn't give us nukes, because this is all what we do. Move straight in. No, wait. No, wait. Support. You're going there, are you? I see. I'd rather you actually just paid attention now and didn't do that and actually attacked here. Because that's where you are required. You're moving in. Good. Bottle them up. 34 divisions. Well, no, it's not, is it? 38. 40. 40 divisions. Wiped out, if you don't mind. Couple of research slots just to keep things nice and cheerful. So let's get more research on our ships. It's been a while since we've done that. We have got a new aircraft out there. Somewhere. It's a heavy fighter. I like heavy fighters. Right, okay, so can we give this one a bit more range? There you go. Don't need to ask the question. We can. So, heavy fighter 2. Version A. It should be version B or something like that, I think. That would be a bit much to ask you to do that. So, how are we doing? Why are we not taking these areas? If you go up there, you can go there, fair enough, and you can find yourself something to do, I don't know, here? Because he wants to move back for some reason. Because that's normal. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. That's a good idea. Okay, fair enough. Sure, I'll accept your reasoning on that. Not at all. You're moving in. Good. Move in faster. Good. Right, we were fighting in many places. Now, I wanted this area really just in case we didn't have Malta, but we do have Malta, so can I start bombing Britain? I'm in range with strategic bombers, so would it be rude to start using B-17s? Well, if we are going to affect their ability to fight, then we really need to do those. Can they get over there? 25 is unreal. Have these got range? They have. So let's start affecting Britain. Yes. That is good for me, just in case they've got any facilities there. Let's bump that up. 4-engine bombers, that's what we're looking for, or... Right, they're doing southern Sweden, aren't they? So let's have them do Scotland. Wow, they have got quite a reach. I'm impressed. How about these? Not so much. But if we move them, we have got airfields, or we have now. And we'll have them on there. So let's start reducing Britain to rubble. They have got shed loads of aircraft though, so I don't think our bombers will last long. That's if they're there. If they are elsewhere, it would be a different story. Now, we've got active fighters in the area. They've got nothing at the moment. It is 5 o'clock during the day, so that is very strange. Right, my African troops then are in... I don't know where... Oh, they're there. Okay. Right, so let's do a naval invasion with these two from there. Ah, there is an airfield there. Okay. So I'm going to ask you two to do that from there. And then you two are going to come from there. Where's my other troops? It will take slightly longer to actually do them, but hold on. Hold your horses. I can't remember where they were. That's kind of one of the problems you have to deal with if you've got something going on with your brain, or nothing going on with your brain, one or the other. Right, okay, so that's our next naval invasion set up to take this area. Well, we'll get there and then we'll take those and then there, because I see the Germans have tried to get in there, but, well, to be honest, I want the Republic of Spain area myself. So we're kind of in a stalemate situation here, and we can't do a lot here. Right, how much oil are they producing? They're producing 23. Not if I do this. That's not what I wanted, but I will check that. It's still 23 at the moment, so, but then it will be damaged, I would have thought. 62 in that area. Infrastructure has been hit. Ah, they are trying to take back this area. And are they trying in several places? They are. They've got an invasion going on there as well. They're little swines. Okay, we can do something about that. We'll have a protection force come in and they can do this. Whoops, not that, because that's just silly. Try this. Yep, they got in there, little gits. Right, what I'm going to have to do then is just change his order. They're trying to get back their oil. I don't blame them, it's part of the course. Right, okay, so where did we put our island garrisons? There. Now, what are we missing? There's one on each there, isn't there? So, whoops, that didn't work. And just everywhere that we've taken previously, basically. Do want some there. Apologies if this is kind of boring at this section, but we do need to get our troops into places. I say we because I think you're invested. If you think that you're not invested, you're still watching. What's going on? Are you mad? Right, okay. So got to have this area. Whoop. He did go there. Good. How many more have we got? That's quite a good spread, I would have thought, for our forces everywhere. I don't care that he's kind of over his limit either. Yes, he's going to be protecting the areas, but I'd like it just under one guy that I can just refer back to. Oh, that is nice. We only lost 2 destroyers and quite a few aircraft, but that is a good return. And a carrier. Oh yes. Good, good, good. Your invasion plans, the US, are slightly skew-if now. They've still got 100 ships out there, but their convoys have gone down more, so how is the United Kingdom doing? Theirs have gone down a bit, but their ships seem to have gone up. We'll work that one out. As soon as we get out here, we'll see whether we can actually do something about that. We do need to try and make our way into well, the Mediterranean. And what's going on here? This is troop convoys. So are they trying to escape from there? Maybe. They're all done, so let's stop them from trading because that's just wasting stuff. Is he ready to go? No, he needs support in the Tyrrhenian Sea, so there's your support, mate. Ah, now we have got a fleet, so let's get them working out where. I would like more everywhere, basically. We're going to have to increase our numbers in the Pacific, so that will make a difference there. I will put him though out there because that will be a gentle increase. Now these are pretty good ships, so we'll have them as that icon, and we will have them there. Not as that colour though. Yes. Hold on. That's what I want. I want the colour red. Thank you. I didn't realise you could have different colours within that group. Now I do. Right. Hey, it's a learning process. Speaking English is one of those learning processes. Ha 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 ha. Right, okay. Have we got aircraft there? We have. Should we get rid of those? Yes. Is that what you answered? What? What do you mean you said no? I know, deforestation. Ha. Damn it. There's always something. I tell you what. Let's get rid of their supply from there, because they'll find that severely annoying. I would. Right, we have got a modern tank there. Should we go for modern everything, or what else is there left to do? We could get better radar for... it's not... oh, it's this one, isn't it? Naval radar. Yeah, so we could do that. Guns, radar, at sea. Oh, that is a bad indication there. Are they moving out there? Because wherever he is, yeah, we might have to dedicate some more forces to him. Like those. Get to it. Not too sure why they didn't take that area there, but they have got a port, so that is a problem. They better be moving. That is one of the problems that we've got out here, though. Infrastructure is terrible, and hold on, everybody is moving at slow speed, so let's not have that. Use your brains, get on a train if you can. Sure, they have wagon carts out there. Move it. Get to where you need to be. I'm going to ruin their day, because they'll suddenly find they've got no supply. Well, I say no supply, but I only took it down a couple, so... hey, if you've got nukes, use them. Right, okay, so we can't do anything in the Pacific, because we're... not the Pacific, the Atlantic, because we're still waiting for the Panama Canal to be fixed. And it's got a while. June, I believe. They're all done and they're sorted, so we're not capturing any ships out here at all, but they were on convoy escort anyway, weren't they? So we could actually change them to convoy raiding. Let's see if they do actually pick anything up. Right, Sweden. How are you looking, my dear? Yep. Move in. Again, the rivers. More rivers and River Phoenix. Where are you going? Get back here. Get back on the job. And you're going there for what reason? Move in. Like you to go there. Just keep your forces equally distributed. Right, okay, how are we doing for time? We've only got like 7 minutes left, so we're not going to get quite where we need to be in this episode. How are we doing in Africa? Is he ready? He's still saying that we've oh, the Western Mediterranean, we've 9%, but we need... okay, we've got no superiority in the Tyrrhenian Sea. Is that true? Okay, one of these guys we have actually got on that, so get them to do convoy escort. Oh, Sweden has capitulated. Convoy escort, convoy escort, okay. And funny enough, the colour has gone a different colour now. Some of you can make it, so do it. I won't have any excuses. This is nice. like you to move into that bit. And we've got a lot of clearing up to do, basically. These guys are still fighting up here for some strange reason. They can't get through. That might change now. That might change a lot. Take one. You don't move in there. You can go and join him, because he's feeling a bit lonely out there. Right, can we sort out this mess? It should be fairly easy and quick to actually do this. Should be, being the operative term. Okay, we're going to have to leave them to do what they're doing. There are troops there, so this could go pear-shaped. In the meantime, how are we doing here? Because they should have got round by now. Don't care about just the tactics that you think you're going to employ. Just do what I want. You lot should be able to just push. Get in there. They're doing it. It's not a problem, is it? This lot seems to be kind of stalemated. Okay, we're not going to move there anytime soon, are we? Because they're moving around. They are trying it on there, though. Wow. 8 divisions they threw at that. So they couldn't get one they wanted, so they came in there. Yeah. Don't really want you to do that then. Just get in there. I'm asking you to get in there. Sure. Don't let them have any respite. Kill them. Just be aware when you're moving in. And you get up there. Okay, that's going to be more stubborn than what I think. Don't want all of you to move in there. Some of you. Okay, more troops. Now this is our paras. This is our 2nd parachute regiment. So we'll have them go to America, and then we'll have them come over here, I think, to take that and then that, because I don't think, yeah, they've still got ships there, so that will be a problem. That will be a problem for another episode, methinks. How far did we get here? Okay, so we took one of the islands. They've got 7 divisions there, though. That could be a problem. Let's try and take that, because I think you can still do that across, can you? Can you? Can you not? Oh, if we had a couple of more divisions there, we could have actually taken that. Get in there. Their organisation is terrible. It better not be our convoys. Oh, that was our convoys. Yet we lost 3 divisions in that. Damn it. Damn and blast. Right, okay. We've got the important thing though, we've got the airfield. Now if we can knock their ships out there, because they have got, wow, Yeah, they have actually got their navy out there working, so it will make a difference. Ouch, that is a lot of troops then to just take hold on there. Do I really want to do the port? I haven't got air superiority, so I can't. We'll have one of you guys do that though, because that is not ours, not yet. They're going to try and take that port back. Good for them. If I was in their position, I would join the Japanese. Yes. Right, you guys need to sort yourselves out, because you are letting the side down here. You should have taken all of this by now. Now, why do you have to go round? Go through. You don't go through when I want you to go through. You do go through when I don't want you. I mean, come on. You're still moving up here. You're not going anywhere, so you can move down there. Right, you two really need to find yourselves some front lines. That'll do. And him. That's way too much because you've only got 8 troops, so your orders will be to take everything that you can see like that, without it being a horrible picture. And your job, I suppose, we could have you do a minor infraction into there. You can cut them off. Red group is going to have to sort out all that nonsense that is what is left of Sweden. That will be in our next episode. We have come to a point in time where we have to say goodbye. So, until the next time, hope you like this episode. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you next time. See you later. Bye.